not useful. But either way, we'll get the Mangekyo go
Okay,
L.
so I have another question.
Yeah.
Could biblically accurate leave be Ishiki? Biblically accurate.
Well, let's hear your reasoning.
In the anime, he didn't even use a single attack on him. He just jumped. That scene is filler, by the way. He jumped at him, and over at that, why didn't Tenshin bring the State of Six Paths tools? Why didn't Chodi go into butterfly mode? Why did Walky not use a single attack or go into any of the gates? Why didn't Kiba use Fangle over Fang? Why didn't anybody use anything?
I do have a couple explanations for each of those. First of all, any ninjutsu isn't going to work. They have to use taijutsu. They know that.
Okay. Well, real quick.
The tools isn't.
Let's just go ahead and address
shrunken.
all of the characters. Tenten's tools
could be shrunken.
Ishiki could probably shrink them.
Yeah.
But to be fair, the pot where you call the name might still just seal him anyway. We don't know.
That's hilarious.
Fang with Fang is taijutsu.
That's true. I didn't think about that. Why would it still just work?
Is taijutsu. Butterfly mode is taijutsu. 8 inner gates is taijutsu. So far all of those are just
well, okay.
apply.
Whereas their taijutsu, I think he could like at least absorb the chakra, if not at the very least the butterfly mode's wings.
He doesn't have that ability. He only can shrink.
Is that true? I think he can absorb. He absorbed the Materasu, right? He
doesn't have absorption. He only has shrinking.
Do we know that's true?
Why didn't Naruto and Sasuke spam
only
nukes?
Shigen could absorb. Ishiki
Why
can't.
didn't Naruto and Sasuke
spam
nukes then?
Oodie, real quick. I have been complaining about how stupidly nonsensical Karma is for this reason. Ishiki doesn't... Karma has absorption because Karma. Not because Momoshiki has it, just because Karma. That's why Kawaki and Jigen can absorb. And Ishiki doesn't have absorption, so he just loses it.
I disagree. I don't think there's anything indicating that he definitively doesn't have it. It would just be ambiguous based on that. In which case he would just default to a shrinking. I would say he should have it because what is Karma?
To a shrinking when he gets absorbed chakra? Probably help him live longer.
Doesn't care either way, but I would say...
Nothing ever indicates he has it. They only ever specifically attribute it as a karma absorption thing that he has as Jigen.
But karma is them. Again. Karma is just them. Their genetic data, whatever, hyper-compressed.
No, but they specifically a karma ability. It makes no sense. I'm sorry, but it's just how it is.
If it's a karma ability, it has to be ability that they have.
No, it's just karma. That's what it is.
What karma is them.
But I'm telling you, it doesn't make sense, but that's how it's written. Oh, Kido. Welcome, Kido. Hello, Kido. Kitty cat Kido with your profile picture. Does Ishiki have absorption? Not shrinking, absorption. Jutsu absorption. Does Ishiki have it?
It doesn't seem that way.
There we go.
Then why didn't Naruto and Sasuke spam nukes on him?
And Momoshiki as well.
Well, he can just shrink him.
I mean, Kinshiki. Also,
that
seem to have.
I mean, he would just put Amaterasu on him if it would work. It should just work.
Well, Ishiki can just shrink him.
It's gonna grow. It doesn't matter if it's shrunken. It's just gonna grow again. That's
Ishiki shrunk Koji's gigantic fire pit surrounding him,
and then he died.
No, Ishiki, when he resurrected, Ishiki shrunk all of the fire.
Yeah. No, that's fine. He can put that fire out because of that. Amaterasu isn't gonna go out.
I think
he's just gonna shrink it and send it to Daikoku 10.
Sending it to Daikoku 10, maybe. He might have to send himself to Daikoku 10, but I guess he could just do whatever Obito did with
he doesn't do it for anything else. He sends the Daikoku 10 by shrinking.
Well, nothing else is on him.
I don't think that matters. He does it to the regular fire.
It should matter. Because it's physically like attached to or like affecting his skin. It's not.
I don't know. I mean, not Madara. It's floating around him. So.
Okay.
That's Madara's aura.
At the very least, he probably has yin yang release. So he has absorption. There you go.
That's
that's
not the
notification. Me.
Wasn't Amaterasu on Jigen's body for like 5 minutes and didn't burn him.
He's just fine.
It's true as well.
Didn't even burn his clothing, by the way.
Just
So
like-
it's like
So
they all have
ridiculous.
limitless or something. I don't know. Infinity.
Don't get me started on Konohamaru on fire for 5 minutes against Koji. Nah, other people cared about
At
that
least it
way
wasn't
more.
Amaterasu. Or when Konohamaru gets like blown up by like laser beam, whatever, not gigantic laser beam against Ao, and he's just like
Neji wouldn't
nothing
have.
happened.
Neji wouldn't have. If Neji was there, he would have been fine.